to you all. Good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Good morning, contestants. I hope you can hear my voice clearly now. Yes. So you are all warmly welcome to this morning's Junior Science and Maths quiz. This is the 7th contest in the national qualifiers, and it is the quarterfinal stage. And so we'd like to say congratulations to all schools for making it this far. And we know that after this contest, the school that wins is going to progress to the semi-final stage. And so I know that as you have made it this far, you are going to put in your all to be able to achieve your goals. Please bear in mind, let me just start to remind you that the quiz is brought to you by Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in collaboration with the Ghana Education Service and DEX Technologies. So at this point, I would like to appreciate the Vice Chancellor of Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology in the person of Professor Mrs. Rita Akosua-Dixon for her continuous support. We would also like to recognize and appreciate the exemplary leadership of the chair of the Junior Science and Maths quiz in the person of Professor Kwesi Preku, and all the board members. We say Aiko to you. I would say very big thank you and extend a warm appreciation to the heads of the various schools that are competing. We salute you very much for allowing your schools to participate in the quiz. And we would also applaud the dedicated teachers who have spent time and effort in preparing the contestants for this contest. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, madam, for what you have done for us. At this moment, I would like to appreciate our contestants. Contestants, congratulations for coming this far. As gallant as you are, as brave and confident as you are, proudly representing your schools in the competition, you burned the midnight oil and you have succeeded in getting your names registered in this competition. Congratulations to you all. I would want to also express this morning I'm very excited because we have a very good audience here and they are so jubilant. I heard them from backstage. And so I would say, Aiko to you, thank you very much. Those of you who are on site, those of you who are online, we appreciate you all. And at this point, I will need you to give a resounding applause to all individuals. Yes, this contest is ongoing, courtesy some sponsors. And so we would like to appreciate the sponsors who have contributed in making this contest a success. For the 2024 Junior Science and Maths quiz, we had KNUST e-Learning Center supporting us. And for all our media and video coverages, we are so grateful to you. At KNUST e-Learning, we say just a click. Institute of Distance Learning, you are also on board. Thank you for making our journey around the nation easy and pleasurable. Your venues provided are well appreciated. At IDL KNUST, we say lifelong learning an essential key for development. We would also want to appreciate University Information Technology Systems, KNUST. Thank you very much for providing us with the needed bandwidth for the quiz. Your high-speed internet provided is deeply appreciated. Now, DEX Technologies. At DEX Technologies, we say practical science is now practical. Thank you for making the technology round a reality. And actually, you always make it very exciting and hands-on as well. We are grateful. To Ghana Standards Authority, we thank you for your support in this year's competition. Your generous contributions is deeply appreciated. Again, we have Multi-Credit Savings and Loans Limited. A heartfelt thanks to you for the juicy prizes for this year's competition. Your generous contributions have been a cornerstone of our success. At Multinec, where customer satisfaction is our priority, your commitment shines through in every aspect of your service. Thank you very much. STDX, thank you for coming on board. To Nestle Ghana Limited, you are deeply appreciated for your generous support. At Nestle Ghana Limited, we say good food, good life. Again, we are very much indebted to our media partners, which is Kesben TV. For partnering with us, we are grateful. Your engaging broadcast and commitment to quality have significantly amplified our reach and impact. We deeply appreciate your dedicated service and collaboration. At Kesben TV, we say, Obia Bedidi. Everyone would have a share. So thanks to all our sponsors, and we are very, very grateful to you. This morning, we have 3 competing schools. So we have Good Shepherd RC JHS, coming from Kumasi here in the Ashanti region. We also have Elmina Methodist B, from the Central region. Again, we have St. Anthony of Padua from Takoradi, all the way from the Western region. I really envisage this contest to be a very interesting one. I am really looking forward to it. I would go further to introduce the contestants from the various schools. Contestants will mention their names and tell me the classes that they are in. And then they can go further to tell me what we should look out for as we have come here. You saw the jubilant, our jubilant audience. So I would start with Good Shepherd RCJHS. You are represented by
Millicent Insowa, Basic 9, Basic 8 on
Okay, that's fine. And
Bedu Jeremy, Basic 8.
Good. Okay, thank you. So, what should be our expectation? Good Shepherd RCJHS. What should we expect from you?
The best.
The best. Now let's move on to Elmina Methodist B, JHS. Representation is
Mabiekwa Isonwood, final year.
Wonderful. And
Atakobinambra, final year.
wonderful. Good. Okay, Mabiekwa and Kobina, what should we expect?
We are expecting victory from the Lord.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Victory from the Lord. Great. Now we'll move on to St. Anthony of Padua, represented by
Hannah Contel, Basic 9.
Good.
Esther Edwin, Basic 9.
Wonderful. All ladies are friends. Okay, Esther and Hannah, what should be our expectation?
Consistency and victory.
Wonderful, wonderful. Consistency and victory. Yes. Thank you all very much. And we are really, really looking forward to greater outputs from your end. So my name is Dr. Mrs. Linda Bacha-Deborah. I am a senior lecturer at the Department of Clinical Microbiology, School of Medical Sciences. And also, I am a senior research fellow at Kumasi Center for Collaborative Research into Tropical Medicine. This morning, I am very happy and excited to be your quiz mistress, and I look forward to a very great contest from you. Dear ladies, dear contestants, please, this is just a reminder for you to know that the Junior Science and Maths Quiz program is actually tailor-made for learners in the junior high schools. And this is to enable them exhibit their understanding of the basic principles underlying the life sciences as well as the physical sciences. It is expected to promote teamwork and critical thinking from the early stages of their academic life. And so I am very sure that contesting schools are well prepared enough and they are poised and are looking forward to an exciting contest. Thank you very, very much. Now I would need all contestants to put on your microphones and please keep them on till the end of the contest, okay? And in front of you, we have buzzers, okay? You will need your buzzers as we go on in the contest. I will announce to you when you need it. But now let us hear if the buzzers are working. So from Good Shepherd JHS, let's hear the sound. Okay, it's working. Elmina Methodist B, your buzzer. Wonderful. And St. Anthony of Padua, your buzzer. Great. So all buzzers are working and we are good to go. So let me just give you a general rule in here. And here I will concentrate on the buzzers, okay? So if your main question is asked, you don't need to press the buzzer. If the school is answering its main question, the two other schools should please wait for them to exhaust their 2 attempts or until their time is up before they press their buzzers. Is that okay? Is that okay to all of you? Okay. Wonderful. This morning's contest, we're going to have 5 rounds. We're going to have 5 rounds. Round 1 is going to be the round of fundamentals. Round 2 is the fastest brain, fastest finger round. Round 3 is the science and technology challenge round. Round 4, decoding the clues round. And round 5 is going to be on Global Nobel Prize Awards. And so before we start each of the round, I will read out the instructions to you. So you don't need to memorize anything now. I wish all schools good luck. And I would say that may the best school win. We will start with round 1. If you are ready. Good Shepherd, are you ready? Elmina Methodist B, are you ready? St. Anthony of Padua, are you ready? Wonderful. So our contestants are ready, I am ready, and I know that our technical support is also ready. We will start with round 1. So this round is the fundamentals round. It consists of questions in the area of biology, chemistry, physics, mathematics, and ICT. If a school answers a question correctly, 3 points are awarded. If it is incorrect, it becomes available as a bonus to the 2 other schools to compete for. The score for a bonus point is 1 point. Schools will have 15 seconds to answer questions that do not require calculations and 50 seconds to answer questions that require calculations. Each school will have a maximum of 2 attempts for their main question and 1 attempt for a bonus question. Bonus questions are open to the 2 other schools to compete for by ringing a buzzer. Failing to ring the buzzer before answering the bonus question nullifies your answer even if it is correct. So, my dear contestants, all the best once again. Question 1 is a preamble to all schools, so listen carefully. Name one example of a metal that does not react with water at all. Good Shepherd RCJHS.
Gold.
Gold is correct for 3 points. Elmina Basic B, JHS. Silver is correct for 3 points. Saint Anthony of Padua.
Bronze.
So here you have only 1 attempt, and I will not pass it for a bonus. I'm sorry about that one. So that is incorrect. Question 2. Elmina, Methodist B, your question. Why does stainless steel resist rusting?
Stainless steel resists rusting because its initial elements, that is the elements combined to form the stainless steel, do not react with either oxygen or water.
That is not correct. Your time is up. Thank you, audience. Let's listen to Good Shepherd.
Stainless steel does not rust because it has a protective layer that does not allow it to form oxides in the atmosphere.
That is correct for St. Anthony, your question. Why do aluminium sheets not corrode easily?
So aluminium does not corrode because when it reacts with the atmospheric oxygen, there is a film that is created on it, a thin layer that is created on its surface that prevents it from corroding.
That is correct for 3 points. Good Shepherd RC, your question. Why is zinc used in galvanizing iron?
Zinc is used in galvanizing iron because it prevents rusting because it has a protective layer that does not allow it to form oxides in the atmosphere.
Come again.
Zinc.
Go ahead.
Zinc is used in galvanizing iron because it does not rust because it has a thin film of protective layer around it, preventing it from forming oxides in the atmosphere, which does not lead to rusting.
Okay, so I would give you 2 out of 3. Yes, it has a protective layer, it forms on the surface, but I was actually expecting that you say it acts as a sacrificial metal, but I give you 2 out of 3. Now question 3, Saint Anthony of Padua, your question. You will need your pens and your papers at this point because it's calculating. A lever lifts a load of 70 kilograms through a height of 0.1 meters. If the effort applied is 100 newtons and it moves through a distance of 0.5 meters, calculate the mechanical advantage of the lever. Take G to be 10 meters per second squared.
7.
7 is correct for 3 points. Good Shepherd RC, your question. A pulley system raises a load of 200 kilograms through a height of 2 meters using an effort of 250 newtons applied over a distance of 20 meters. Calculate the efficiency of the pulley system.
%.
Okay, so we would come back to you with this question. If the effort applied is 100 newtons and it moves through a distance of 0.4 meters, calculate the mechanical advantage of the lever. Take G to be 10 meters per second squared.
Eight.
8 is correct for 3 points. Question 4 is a preamble to all schools. Give the meaning of the following acronyms in computing and briefly explain their relevance. Good Shepherd RCJHS HCI.
Human-computer interface. This allows the user of a computer to interact effectively with the computer.
Yes, come again.
Human-computer interface. This provides services that allows human beings, whether the users of computers, to interact effectively with the computer.
That is correct. Elmina, method is B. WPA. You've been bailed out. St. Anthony.
Word processing application, which helps users to be able to create and edit documents.
That is not correct. Shepherd.
Wi-Fi protected access. So this secures network connection, which is Wi-Fi, from unauthorized access.
Okay, so that is not for a mark actually. So the bonus is for just one attempt. Yeah. Now your question, St. Anthony of Padua. BIOS.
Basic input and output system. This helps the user to be able to put in this helps in putting in the computer and programming in the operating system.
Come again.
The basic input and output system. This helps in putting the computer and programming in the operating system to work.
Okay, so there's a statement that you mentioned that I didn't hear. You said it helps in doing what? Exactly. So that's correct. Question 5 is a preamble to all schools. 50 seconds means it involves calculations, and so all schools should be attentive. For the following quantities, you are to determine whether A is greater than B, B is greater than A, or A are equal. Contestants have only one attempt. Elmina, method is B. The sum of the mean and median of the numbers 3, 1, 1, 6, 10, 1. That is for A. B is equal to the value of pi plus 2.
A is greater than B.
A is greater than B, and that is correct. St. Anthony, your question. A is 3/4 of 8 over 11. B is half of 9 over 3 times 4 over 11.
B is greater than A.
That is not correct. A is equal to B. Good Shepherd RC, your question. A, 1/5 of 21 more than 1/6 of 78. B is 1/5 of 78 more than 1/6 of 21.
A is greater than B.
That is not correct. B is rather greater than A. So question 6. It's a preamble to you all. The following questions are statements. You are to state whether they are true or false. These questions cannot be passed on as bonuses. St. Anthony of Padua. If A, B, and C are 3 rational numbers, and if A is greater than B, I'll take it again. If A, B, and C are 3 rational numbers, and if A is greater than B and C is a positive number, then BC is greater than AC. True or false?
False.
False is correct. Good Shepherd RCJHS. If A, B, and C are 3 rational numbers, and if A is greater than B, B is greater than C, then C is greater than A. True or false?
False.
False is correct. Elmina method is B. If A, B, and C are 3 rational numbers, and if A is greater than B, and C is not equal to 0, then A plus C is greater than B plus C.
True.
That is true. Good Shepherd RC. Such as coal and oil are renewable energy. True or false?
False.
False is correct. Elmina method is B. Wind energy is not considered a non-renewable energy source.
True.
That is not correct. It is false. Saint Anthony of Padua. The sun does not provide an inexhaustible supply of energy. True or false?
False.
False is correct. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of round 1. Audience, thank you very much. We would also want to say thank you to KNUST E-Learning Center. At KNUST E-Learning Center is just a click away. Ideal KNUST, we say lifelong learning, an essential key for development. University Information Technology Service, KNUST, we deeply appreciate all that you do in this, our contest. Desk technologies, we say practical science is now practical. Ghana Standards Authority, we are really grateful to you for your generosity. Multi-Credit Savings and Loans Limited, we also appreciate your contribution towards our contest. CDX, thanks for coming on board. Nestle Ghana Limited, we deeply appreciate your generous support. Good food, good life. Thanks to Kesben FM. At Kesben FM, we say, Obia Bedidi. Everyone would have a share. Thank you all for your support. At the end of round 1, I have the results that I'm going to announce to you. And here I am announcing it in no particular order, actually. So Good Shepherd accrued 18 points from round 1. Elmina Methodist B had 12 points. Saint Anthony of Padua had 15 points. Well done to all schools. We'll proceed to round 2. So round 2 is the fastest brain, fastest finger round. And here, one question is going to be read out. All contestants will have to compete to be the first to answer that question. Each question is carrying 4 points. When a contestant is ready to respond, they should press the buzzer before they attempt to answer, okay? Answering before pressing the buzzer will disqualify the school from the question. After you press the buzzer, you have 3 seconds to answer the question. If a school gets the question wrong, the 2 remaining schools get to compete to answer. Each school will have a maximum of 1 attempt to answer the question. And here, please pay attention because a wrong answer in this round attracts a penalty of 1 point. So, best wishes to you all. We may have to check our buzzers to see if the buzzers are working. So we proceed. Good Shepherd RC, let's hear your buzzer. Okay, we'll come back to you. Remember to keep your microphone on every time throughout the contest. Elmina Methodist BJHS, your buzzer. Okay, and St. Anthony, your buzzer. Wonderful. And so we will have to check the buzzers again because we did not hear a sound from any of the buzzers. Okay? Good. Now, Good Shepherd. That was not the buzzer. Okay, so we'll round. Okay, so let's come back to our Good Shepherd. Okay. Elmina, Methodist B. Now the first question. Mention the 3 twin prime numbers in our Good Shepherd.
11 and 13.
That is correct for 4 points. Our next question. If A is to B equals to root 3 is to 3, then find 3A squared plus B, all in brackets, over B raised to the power 4. Good Shepherd.
I have 4 over 27.
That is correct for 4 points. Our next question. Name the scientific process by which food and oxygen passes from maternal blood into that of the developing embryo. Good Shepherd.
Embryogenesis.
That is not correct. Time is up. Diffusion. Diffusion is what was expected from you. Our next question. In Microsoft Word, one can change the orientation of a document. Good Shepherd.
The page layout tab.
Layout is correct. Next question. The pancreas secretes a fluid containing bicarbonate ion. St. Anthony?
That helps to break down the food components in the small intestines.
That is correct. I agree with you. Okay, so I would retract my answer. I would not give it to St. Anthony. I will leave it out to the 2 other schools. Because I didn't finish, I would repeat the question. The pancreas secretes a fluid containing bicarbonate ions. What is the purpose of this fluid in the small intestines? Yes, Good Shepherd.
To neutralize excess hydrochloric acid.
Exactly. The next question. 2 identical resistors, each of resistance 5 milliohms, are connected in parallel to a battery of 2 volts. Calculate the power Good Shepherd.
800 watts.
That is not correct. St. Anthony.
1.6 watts.
Come again.
1.6 watts.
I'll give it to you. It is actually 1,600 watts and not 1.6. Okay, so you don't get the point for that one. Our next question. Audience, please, let's be quiet for our contestants to concentrate. Kusi purchased 3 notebooks that each cost 15 cedis, 45 pesos, and 4 pencils. He gave 60 cedis to the shopkeeper. How much change does he receive from the shopkeeper? Good Shepherd.
She will collect 5 cedis, 65 pesos.
That is not correct. St. Anthony?
So she will collect 35 to the 65 pesos.
That is not correct. Elmina Methodist B.
4 cedis, 65.
It is 40. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of round 2. Okay, so we have come to the end of our round 2. We will proceed to round 3, but we have an issue to solve on question 4. Okay, so yes, round 2. The question was, in Microsoft Word, one can change the orientation of a document in portrait and landscape under what ribbon or menu? And the answer is what? Yes. Yes. That does not. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Please take your seats. Take your seats and let the contest continue. Okay, so we have come to the end of round 2, and I have the scores for you, but I would like to announce the sponsors that have supported us throughout the quiz. And here we have KNUST E-Learning Center, Institute of Distance KNUST, University Information Technology Services, KNUST, Dex Technologies, Ghana Standards Authority, Multi-Credit Savings and Loans Limited, STDX, Nestle Ghana Limited, Kesben TV. Thank you to everyone. Audience, I know contestants are ready. If you are also ready, let's show some appreciation to our contestants. They have done so well. Wonderful. So at the end of round 2, we had Good Shepherd RCJHS with 8 points. Elmina Methodist BJHS had 4 points. And St. Anthony of Padua had -3 points. So in total, we have Good Shepherd RCJHS with 26 points. Elmina Methodist BJHS had 16 points. And St. Anthony of Padua had 12 points. Well done to all contestants. We will proceed to round 3. Round 3 is called the Science and Technology Challenge round. Within this round, one question will be given to all schools. The question in this round will require contestants to perform a task that will be assessed. The score for this round is 15 points. Contestants will be given up to 15 minutes to complete the task. This round is powered by Dex Science Sets. So within this round, there's a preamble to all schools. And to you, our contestants, please cross-check the materials that you have. You have been provided with 2 resistors labeled R1 and R2. Check if you have them. A 9-volt battery labeled BT1. 2 LEDs labeled D1 and D2. A switch labeled SW1 and a transistor labeled Q1. Do you have those items, contestants? Good Shepherd, do you have them? Elmina Basic B, you have the items. St. Anthony of Padua, you have all the items. You don't have yet? So you'll be sorry. Okay. Are you okay now, St. Anthony? Okay. So you have been provided with the circuits below, okay? That's in front of you. You use the items provided to construct that circuit. And then after construction, you observe what happens to both legs. You close the switch and observe what happens to the legs. Then you redraw the circuits and indicate the current flow through the circuit in task 3. You have some related questions to answer. So you have first to indicate what your observations in task 2 and 3 were, and what was the value of the current in the circuit in task 2. You explain your answer, and then you explain the reason for your observation in task 3. There you have to take the transistor into consideration. Then you are also to change of the transistor in electronic appliance. Are we ready? You don't have it? Okay, so Good Shepherd needs an attention. Okay, so are we ready now? Good Shepherd, Elmina, Methodist, St. Anthony. Okay, you have 15 minutes to start work and your time starts now. Anthony, time is up. And so I would come around and take your sheets. Please make sure you have the name of your schools written on the sheets.
The best private schools in Ghana? Well, one thing is for sure. The best schools pay attention to practical science education. Over the years, DEX Technology Limited has been the official science equipment provider for Ghana's best international and local private schools. Our award-winning science set is designed to provide every material needed for science experiments while enabling a superior, personalized learning experience for students. How is science taught at your school? Contact DEX Technology on 0246 310 704 to find out how we can help you to provide 21st century science education. Visit www.thescienceset.com today to see our list of Ghana's best private schools. DEX Technology Limited. Practical science is now practical. What are the best private schools in Ghana? Well, one thing is for sure. The best schools pay attention to practical science education. Over the years, DEX Technology Limited has been the official science equipment provider for Ghana's best international and local private schools. Our award-winning science set is designed to provide every material needed for science experiments while enabling a superior, personalized learning experience for students. How is science taught at your school? Contact DEX Technology on 0246 310 704 to find out how we can help you to provide 21st century science education. Visit www.thescienceset.com today to see our list of Ghana's best private schools. DEX Technology Limited. Practical science is now practical. What are the best private schools in Ghana? Well, one thing is for sure. The best schools pay attention to practical science education. Over the years, DEX Technology Limited has been the official science equipment provider for Ghana's best international and local private schools. Our award-winning science set is designed to provide every material needed for science experiments while enabling a superior, personalized learning experience for students. How is science taught at your school? Contact DEX Technology on 0246 310 704 to find out how we can help you to provide 21st century science education. Visit www.thescienceset.com today to see our list of Ghana's best private schools. DEX Technology Limited. Practical science is now practical.
The Institute of Distance Learning IDL KNUST Kumasi informs the general public that application e-vouchers for admission into the following postgraduate, undergraduate, top-up and diploma programs of the university through the distance learning mode for the 2024-2025 academic year are now on sale. Applicants are to carefully read the entry requirements before selecting the program of choice. We have programs under sciences, agriculture, education, business, built environment, humanities, and engineering. Applicants for all programs must hold either a diploma, a higher national diploma, or a good bachelor's degree from a recognized university. You can visit any of the IDL offices across Ghana. In Kumasi, they are located at the Casley Hayford Building, KNUST campus. In Accra, they are located at the old KNUST guest house near EcoBank headquarters at Abraka, or the KNUST Accra City Center, Kwabenya, or McCarthy and Adenta office. In Takrade, you can find them at 2nd D Takrade, Cancer Road. And in Tamale, they are at Kapohini near the SNIT regional headquarters. Kindly note that programs would only be mounted at centers with the requisite minimum number of qualified applicants. Facilitation is a blend of online and face-to-face sessions on weekends. For more information and in-depth knowledge about the programs, you can visit the KNUST IDL website at idl.knust.edu.gh or call them on 0247 274 661 or 0507 110 005.
Ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6, a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
Ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6, a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
The Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology is a beacon of academic excellence in Ghana. In an era where education transcends traditional boundaries, KNUST is at the forefront championing the cause of e-learning. This is the story of how we have embraced technology to foster excellence in education across diverse disciplines. The year 2020 brought unprecedented challenges with the COVID-19 pandemic. As campuses worldwide shut down, the need for a robust e-learning system became imperative. KNUST was no exception.
One day we were in class, and all of a sudden, everything went online. It was very overwhelming at first.
Adapting to the new normal, KNUST swiftly transitioned to online learning. Virtual classrooms, digital assignments, and online assessments became the new standard.
Our priority was to ensure that learning did not stop. So we took advantage of the situation to train our faculty, equip our students with the technological skills, and then bridge the gap to ensure that learning online comes in to support the gap that was created.
Recognizing the need for a dedicated facility to support e-learning, the Office of the Vice-Chancellor established the KNUST E-Learning Center. This center became the heartbeat of our digital education initiatives.
So the e-learning center was a strategic move by management to centralize our e-learning efforts. It became a hub for training, for innovation, and for equipping our learners and faculty with the skills required in the times.
The KNUST E-Learning Center is a hub of innovation and leadership within Ghana's esteemed Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. Guided by our core values of excellence, innovation, and integrity, we leverage cutting-edge technologies and pedagogical strategies to foster teaching and learning and knowledge creation. The KNUST E-Learning Center offers a comprehensive suite of services tailored to meet the evolving needs of stakeholders. These include online teaching and learning, video conferencing, proctor services, webinar series, and podcast. To ensure seamless service delivery, the center operates through various departments. The instructional design team integrates technology into learning design. The systems support team maintains IT systems, and the service support team offers call center and help desk services, among others. The center also operates through specialized subunits, including the Design and Publicity Unit, Training and Research, Full Online Programs Unit, Proctor and Assessment Unit, and the Immersive Learning and Pedagogy Unit, leveraging VI technologies. The center firmly believes in the power of robust digital literacy skills. We organize diverse capacity building activities for faculty members and students, ensuring continuous improvement in digital literacy.
As the Training and Research Unit at the KNUST E-Learning Center, our training sessions are designed to equip participants with the skills they need to thrive in a digital learning environment.
With the help of e-learning, we are able to submit online assignments wherever we are, and we are also able to access course materials online. I thank KNUST for bringing this initiative to Obuasi campus. With this, we are able to have the same experience as those on main campus.
For me, the advent of e-learning is a blessing in disguise. At the initial stages when the talk of e-learning began, I was among those who were very skeptical because I don't like computers. But the structure that the university put in place and the kind of training that was provided has made life so easy. It is so easy now for me to schedule a class online. It's so easy for me to take the class. It's easy for me to connect my electronic board, and I'm able to work equations. I'm able to write for them to see as though we were in the classroom.
The center offers a platform for regular live podcast e-counseling sessions covering a wide range of topics from mental health to overall well-being. These sessions are targeted at students in the broader university community. The Full Online Programs Office manages 3 fully online programs in collaboration with the Department of Teacher Education, KNUST. Additionally, the Center offers a comprehensive catalogue of online and blended short courses tailored for the university community and the general public.
We believe in bringing courses, short courses to be specific, to the doorsteps of learners and prospective applicants. And so far, in collaboration with the Center for Capacity Building and Innovations, the e-learning center has rolled up several fully online short courses. Some serving the health community, such as the responsible pet ownership, the occupational health and safety, some in the areas of language, like English language proficiency certificate short course, even some in sign language and Chinese as well. We have also rolled up short courses in monitoring and evaluation, public relations, and so many others are still in the pipeline, serving the wider community. We invite you all to take advantage of the short certificate courses and obtain the KNUST brand.
Since 2022, the KNUST e-learning center has celebrated e-learning awareness week annually, promoting e-learning within the university community. The center also organizes the e-learning international conference, a premier event in digital education, showcasing KNUST's dedication to shaping the future of digital education. Over the years, the center has established mutually beneficial partnerships with a variety of esteemed organizations, enhancing our capabilities and outreach in the field of education.
In this particular maiden edition of the Ghana e-learning conference, I think we've done excellently, and everybody who has participated in this conference would say that this has been an excellent participation. So I'm delighted that we had opportunities and we seized the opportunities, and then we gave an excellent account of ourselves.
The center is involved in several impact projects such as the MasterCard e-learning initiative, the Partnership for Enhanced and Blended Learning (PEBL), and the e-learning Happy Training Program. These initiatives aim to enhance the delivery of high-quality, inclusive online instruction and support students' virtual learning experiences. The center features a variety of specialized spaces to enhance e-learning and support educational initiatives. These include instructional design centers, computer labs, photo studios, podcast studios, VR studios, and recording studios, among others.
Love this smile to innovative learning, and that is what, as a university, and for that matter, the leading science and technology university in this country, we will keep smiling and pushing the frontiers and ensuring that we are never left behind. Rather, we will always be the pace setters. Thank you. Thank you.
The journey
Ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
Our cherished and distinguished alumni and ever-supportive stakeholders of our great university, the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology, thank you very much for the privilege and the honor to come your way briefly with a few thoughts on the KNUST Day of Giving. This is a special day to honor, appreciate, and celebrate the hen that laid the golden eggs after 70 years of existence and global impact. On Friday, the 6th of October 2023, we shall all show our appreciation to KNUST by making financial donations to the university towards a noble cause in an innovative online fundraising initiative that is dubbed the KNUST Day of Giving. Our target is to raise 200 million Ghana cedis to build a 2,000 bed space hall of residence at KNUST to solve one of the biggest problems of our students and management: accommodation on campus for students. I am therefore calling on the magnanimity of all alumni, industry, and business partners, staff, students, and all friends of KNUST to kindly make financial donations electronically in any major currency on the KNUST Day of Giving. I am extremely pleased to announce to you that you are an automatic champion for this great and noble assignment. Please let us endeavor to rally as many people as possible to create this big supporting wave to make a huge impact on this global KNUST Day of Giving. No donation is too small. Thanks so very much, and do stay blessed for deciding to give to support the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology. KNUST Day of Giving. Please do not be left out. Hashtag KNUST Day of Giving. Thank you.
ideal Solomon Bennett student is someone who is an all-rounder. I mean, practically, intellectually, morally, physically. First, the study of science was chew, pour, pass, and forget.
As a school, we thought it's as very important to let our children have a practical experience with what they study. So as a school, we decided to introduce the science sets.
As a parent, I experience what is being taught to my child in school, in the house, and I see my children telling me this is what brings the force to the machine that is carrying the load and the rest, and I'm like, wow, if at grade 5 and 6 a child is able to have all this at the back of their mind and be hands-on, then the future is bright.
Science sets has been the game changer for Solomon Bennett Memorial as a school.
We have had our science and technology challenge round, which is round 3, and our contestants have performed their tasks, and their tasks have been assessed. And so I would go ahead and give you the responses that they gave, the marks that they accrued from round 3. Proud to going on to round 3, I have some issues that I would like to sort out for the various schools that had concerns raised, so that we are all at peace with each other, and then we go out very happy and satisfied. Good. So our first issue is from round 1 on question 2. And the question had to do with explaining why you have zinc used in galvanizing iron. The feedback that we got was from Good Shepherd that zinc is having a protective layer. Zinc is not having the protective layer, it actually forms the protective layer. And so as some issues came up, the protective layer that is formed by zinc on iron, it's supposed to serve as, act as a sacrificial metal, so to prevent the corrosion of the iron. But since they said it is the zinc that is having that protective layer, it means that the answer from Good Shepherd would be annulled. Again, we have also from question 1, round 1, question 7. And from round 1, question 7, it's, okay. So that was whether wind energy is not considered a non-renewable energy source. The answer is actually true. And so I award Elmina. doing round 2, the fastest finger round, which was not very specific with the date or the timing of the version of computer that we were interested in. And so we had an answer from Good Shepherd in response to whether Microsoft, what we use in changing the orientation. The expected answer was layout, and they provided with page layout, which was correct depending on the version. And so the mark is awarded to Good Shepherd. We will therefore proceed with the scheme for our Science and Technology Challenge. We had to undertake a task. So on the sheets that were given to our contestants, they had a diagram that was drawn for them, and they had materials that they had to use in also performing the assignment. And in that assignment, if you are able to get a very good drawing done as accurately as expected, you would get 4 points for that. Later on, they had to answer questions in terms of the observations that they are making. So they are to make good 2 observations, okay? After the construction, you're supposed to observe what happened to the legs. And here we expect them to say that in the task 2, the leads are off and they are not turned on. If you say that, you get 1 point. In task 3, the leads light up and they are turned on. If you say that, then you get an additional 1 point. The other question was for them to redraw the circuits and indicate the flow of current. If that circuit is properly drawn, you get 2 points for that. And you are to go further to explain the answers in the observations that you make in task 3. And if you are able to tell us that the LED turned on because the switch was closed, completing the circuit itself, and then for current flow. If you say that, you get 1 point. And then you can go further to say the closed switch enabled the base emitter junction of the transistor to be forward biased, allowing current flow from the collector to the emitter. If you give out that statement, you also get 2 points. They were to go further to indicate or state 2 appliances or uses of a transistor in electric appliances. If the school correctly states that, you get 2 points. So the total points in this round is 15 points. Now let's see what the schools did. So for Good Shepherd, for construction of the circuits, that was not completely done, and so they got 2 out of 4 points for the construction of the circuits. The redrawing, they did not redraw, so I don't see any drawings from Good Shepherd, and so they lose their marks for redrawing of the circuits. And for the observations that were to be made, they are to indicate that the LED is not going to turn on in question 2. But they indicated that D1 is turned on, but D2 is not turned on, and you cannot have, the LED is D1 and D2, so you cannot have one on and one off. So they all have to be on or off, and so they don't get any marks for that. And then for the task 3, they are to indicate that both lights are turned on, which they did, and so they get 1 point for that. They had to go on further to indicate the value of the currents in the circuit in task 2. Actually, the expected response is that it's going to be 0. There is not going to be any current because the circuit was not complete. So there cannot be any current flow. But they were not able to indicate that, and so they don't get any mark for that. They could not also go on further to give any reason at all. So I have no reason given here, and so they don't get any mark for that. They were successfully able to indicate an appliance that we use transistors in, and so they got 1 mark. Therefore, Good Shepherd had a total of 4 marks out of 15 for the tech and science tech. Elmina Methodist, they were able to construct the circuit, but not completely. They had 3 out of 4 points. For redrawing of the circuit, important point was to indicate the direction of flow of current, and they had 1 direction right and 1 direction wrong, so 1 out of 2 points. So for the observations that were done, they did not get the answers correct for the task 1, so they did not get any points there. The value also was supposed to be 0. They indicated that it is low, and so they did not get any mark. And the reason they assigned was not correct, and so they did not get any mark there. For the use of the transistor, a mark is awarded. Yes. So for the use of the transistor, they had 2 marks because they were able to indicate that it's used to amplify current in devices and it's also used as switches, which is correct. And so Elmina Methodist B got a total of 6 points. So for St. Anthony, they were actually able to construct the circuit very well. They got 4 out of 4 points. And for task 2, they said all the LED lights up, which is not correct. They are not supposed to light up, and so they don't get any mark for that. But then also when it goes to the task 3, when the switch was closed, the statement given to was not complete. And so they did not get any mark from the observations. What was the value? There was no answer, and so there was no mark. And the reason why there was no observation, and so the reason was also not correctly written. And so they did not get any mark from there. And for the use, they had 2 points because they indicated that the transistors are used for amplification and also used in switches. And so they got 2 points from there. And then also with the redrawing, they also got one direction of current correct. And so in total, we have 7 points for St. Andrew of Padua. So to come back to the scores, we have 4 points from Good Shepherd, 6 points from Elmina Methodist B, and 7 points from St. Anthony of Padua. So ladies and gentlemen, I would put the marks together, and this includes all the corrections that have been done. We have, at the end of round 3, we have Good Shepherd with 33 points. Elmina Methodist BJHS had 25 points. And St. Anthony of Padua had 19 points. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll proceed to round 4, but we have some substitutions. So for Good Shepherd C, we have Mami Ekwia being replaced by Kobna Awotre, and Hannah Kontor being replaced by Kolonzia Boafo. And we thank our audience very much. We will need you to now listen, as the contest is not over yet. And so please be quiet and let's continue with the contest. There's more time for jubilations and for screamings. So please, let's calm down and let the contest continue. Okay, so we would welcome our new entrants, and we'll be happy if they tell us they have a voice. You mention your name and your class.
I go by the name Bedupra Kombinaoji. I'm a final year student.
Okay, and then from St. Anthony?
Kolonzia Boafo, Basic 8.
Good. So that is good. We would proceed with round 4. So round 4 is called Decoding the Clues round. Here, the question will be read out as series of clues. If a question is answered on the first clue, 6 points are awarded. If answered correctly on second clue, 5 points are awarded. On the third clue, 4 points are awarded. On the fourth and any other indication, 3 points are awarded. Contestants are to press their buzzers before attempting to answer the question. Failure to press the buzzer before answering disqualifies you from that question and nullifies your answer even if it is correct. I'll therefore need contestants to check their buzzers. I heard that of Elmina Methodist B. Good Shepherd? Okay. And St. Anthony? Good. So we have all our buzzers working. In this contest, we're going to have 4 sets of questions. And so I would start with set 1. We are going to start with set 1. However, we will go around again with the buzzers. Just relax. Just relax. You have more time to press the buzzers, but I would like to go around to be sure that the buzzers are working properly as expected. Good Shepherd, your buzzer. Okay. Elmina Methodist. Okay, so we are working on the back. Let's start with St. Anthony. Again? Okay, so we have to sort our buzzer issues one more time. Okay, good. So we are good to go now. Set 1. My name may give a clue to my function. I am a very crucial component of fourth-generation computers. You will find me in everything from modern computers to smartphones. Good Shepherd? Microprocessor is correct. That was on clue 3. Our second set. I was born. Was that a mistake? Please be attentive. I was born a poor Catholic family. I take it again. I was born to a poor Catholic family. I lived at a time when microbiology was a subject of controversy. I was an average student in my early years academically, as my interests were fishing and sketching. Although I made a Elmina.
Sir Isaac Newton.
That is not correct. Although, please, I have to finish first. Although I made a groundbreaking experiment, my reputation became associated with various controversy. I established that fermentation is the result of microbial activity. Who am I? Good Shepherd?
Anthony van Leeuwenhoek.
That is not correct. Louis Pasteur. Louis Pasteur. Set 3. I am a D-transition metal. I was used by pre-Columbian Indians of South America. I was not noticed by any Western scientists until 1735. I do occur freely in nature, but sometimes I'm found in deposits of gold-bearing sand. I am dense, malleable, ductile, and very resistant to corrosion, hence used for making jewelry. Good Shepherd?
Gold.
That is incorrect. Used for making jewelry, wires, electrical contents, St. Anthony?
Copper.
That is not correct. Used for making jewelry, wires, electrical content sets, and laboratory vessels. My name originated from a Spanish word meaning silver-like compound, and I have an atomic number of 78. Who am I? Elmina.
Silver.
That is not correct. Platinum. Platinum is the answer. Our fourth and last set of riddle. I am an odd prime integer between 1 and 100. Elmina?
99.
That is not correct. My sum is not more than 8, but my difference will yield a negative number greater than -7. I have only 2 known factors, 1 and my humble self. My Roman numeral is XVI. Good Shepherd?
So I have 47.
That is not correct. Who am I? XVI. X is 10, V is 5, I1, 17. So we have come to the end of round 4. Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to acknowledge our sponsors for the contest. We have KNUST E-Learning Center for all our media and video coverages. We are very grateful. At KNUST E-Learning, we say just a click. Institute of Distance Learning, KNUST. Thank you for making our journey around the nation easy and pleasurable. Your venues provided are well appreciated. At IDL KNUST, we say lifelong learning an essential key for development. Information Technology Services, KNUST, we thank you for providing us with the needed bandwidth for the quiz. Your high-speed internet provided is deeply appreciated. We would want to acknowledge DEX Technologies. At DEX Technologies, we say practical science is now practical. Thank you for making our technology challenge round a reality and also making it exciting and hands-on. Ghana Standards Authority, we thank you for your support in this year's competition. Your generous contribution is deeply appreciated. Multi-Credit Savings and Loans Limited, a heartfelt thank to you for the juicy prizes for this year's competition. Your generous contributions have been a cornerstone of our success. At Multineck, where customer satisfaction is our priority, your commitment shines through in every aspect of your service. CDX, thank you for coming on board. Nestle Ghana Limited, you are deeply appreciated for your generous support. Good life, good food. We also thank SBN TV, our media partner, for partnering with us. Your engaging broadcast and commitment to quality have significantly amplified our reach and impact. We deeply appreciate your dedicated support and collaboration. At SBN TV, we say, Obia Bedidi. We are so grateful to our sponsors, and we are grateful to each one of you here as we proceed to round 5. But before we go, I would announce the scores for round 4. Are you interested? Yes. Yes. So I will need you to be attentive as the scores are announced. Good Shepherd with 4 points. Elmina Methodist BJHS had 0 points. St. Anthony of Padua had 0 points. So at the end of round 4, Good Shepherd had 37 points. Elmina Methodist B, JHS had 25 points. And St. Anthony of Padua, 19 points. So before we go on to round 5, we have substitutions. Good Shepherd RCJHS, Jeremy Badu will be replaced by Margaret Petra. Millicent Nsonwa will be replaced by Marie Agatha. Good. For Elmina Methodist B, Hobna Mbra Arthur will be replaced by Maria Goroisi. And for St. Anthony of Padua, Colonzia will be replaced by Fatty Wilson. Okay, so our new entrants, you are warmly welcome. As the tradition goes, we want to see if you have a voice. So you mention your names to us and you tell us your class. Starting from Good Shepherd RC.
Okubuensi, Basic 8.
Margaret Petra, Asidayaki, Basic 8.
Okay.
Basic 8.
Oh, please, mention your name again. I need to hear all your names.
Maria Gorenti, AC Pratt is my name, Basic 8.
Wonderful. Okay. St. Anthony?
Patty Wilson, Basic 8.
Good. So our new entrants, you are all welcome as we zoom into our round 5, which is the last round in this morning. So for round 5, there will be 3 sets of questions. Each set has a main question and 2 sub-questions. Schools will compete to be the first to ring their buzzer. The first school to ring its buzzer will be allowed to answer the first question. If the school answers a question correctly, they have the right to answer the subsequent questions. The main question will be passed on for a full mark if it is incorrectly answered by the school that rings the buzzer first. Sub-questions in a set will be passed on as bonus if it is incorrectly answered. Bonus questions will be competed for by pressing the buzzer. 3 points will be awarded for answering the main question correctly and 1 point each for a sub-question. A point will be awarded for question answered as bonus in this round. When any of the competing schools is not able to answer a question, the question ends. And so we will start with question 1. Let's just do a quick buzzer check. Good Shepherd, Elmina Methodist? St. Anthony? Good. So our fifth and final round, question 1. Who received the 1985 Nobel Prize in Chemistry for their contribution to organometric chemistry? Okay, so we didn't have any attempt at all. Now the question ends. So that was Hubert C. Brown and George Wittig. We'll move on to the second question. Who was awarded the 1980 Nobel Prize in Physics for discovering the quantum Hall effect? St. Anthony?
Frederick Sanger.
That is not correct. So, time is up. That was Klaus von Klitzen. Klaus von Klitzen. So that question is also gone. Now we have our last question. Contestants, please. You should try and answer this one for me. Our last question for the contest. Who were awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine for discoveries related to signal transduction in the nervous system? Elmina Methodist?
Eric Kandel and Paul Greengard.
St. Anthony?
Eric Richard Kandel, Arvid Carlson and Paul Greengard.
That is correct. And so, St. Anthony, you have the chance for the subsequent sub-questions. In what year were Arvid Carlson, Paul Greengard, and Eric Kandel awarded the Nobel Prize in Medicine for their work on signal transduction?
2000.
That is correct. You have the chance again for the subsequent question. Why was the discovery of signal transduction in the nervous system significant for understanding brain function?
It helps to know, the discovery helped in knowing how the brain works in terms of the signal transaction through to the brain for the other parts of the body to work.
Time is up. I will not give that to you. Shepherd?
It helps us to know the transmissions of neurons in the body.
Time is up. And I'll not give it to Good Shepherd. You were all close but not specific. So the signal transduction is essential for understanding how the neurons communicate, process, and store information, which is fundamental to learning, memory, and neurological health. So you touch bits and pieces of the whole thing. and so you don't get the mark for that. Ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the end of the contest. Okay. So we'll bring you the results, but we would like to go on a commercial break first. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for your patience. Just as we said, we are done with the contest. I think it's getting interesting and hotter, and therefore we would have to have our last question to be able to clarify an issue that was raised. We have one question that we are going to give out to replace a question that had to read, like, mention the third twin prime numbers in our numerical system. That got read, mention 3 twin prime numbers in our numerical system. Therefore, we have one question for all the contestants in the fastest finger round. And so I would need you to go close to your buzzers and get the answer. So all of you will have to compete to answer. I know that contestants have been replaced for specific rounds because of their expertise in those rounds. I would therefore request that the contestants who did answer the fastest finger round come on board and answer this round. Welcome back, our dear contestants. We started with you to end with you. That is how it is. So we will go on to one more question from the fastest finger round. Let's check our buzzers if they are working. Good. St. Anthony? Wonderful. And so I will read out the question to you. It is calculation question. So, in an examination, 50% of marks is required to pass. If a J scores 300 and fails by 50 marks, find the maximum marks of the examination. Good Shepherd?
So I have 165.
That is not correct. Elmina, Methodist?
500.
That is not correct. Your time is up. 700 is the answer. 700. Okay. And so we have come to the end of the contest. starting from the morning into the afternoon. At the end of the contest, I will announce the scores in the ascending order. But before I announce the scores, our audience, please let's give a sounding round of applause to our contestants. Thank you very much. Thank you to our contestants. Thank you to our audience. At the end of the contest, I have the scores, but I'll start with round 5. And so at the end of round 5, Good Shepherd RC JHS had 0 points. Elmina Methodist B JHS had 0 points. And St. Anthony of Padua had 4 points. Now, at the end of the contest, the results are as follows. In the ascending order, I have St. Anthony of Padua with 23 points. Well done. Well done, you have done well. You have fought a good fight. Elmina Methodist BJHS, you had 24 points. Well done to you. You have also done very, very well. And Good Shepherd RCJHS, you had 32 points. Well done to all contestants for participating keenly in this contest. It has been keenly contested. It has been a very good contest. You have really proven that this is the quarter-final round. And so I would want to congratulate Elmina Methodist BJHS. Far they have come. We thank you very much for participating in the contest, and we hope to see you again next year going further high in the contest. We know you can do it. Thank you very much. Well done to contestants. Well done to you, our audience. To Good Shepherd RCJHS. You are now declared the winners of this morning's contest. You will therefore progress to the semi-final stage of the competition, and we expect a more interesting performance from you. To our audience, thank you so much. You have really cheered up your contestants. You have given them the morale that they need. Well done, and give yourselves a big clap for that. Again, my name is Dr. Mrs. Linda Bacha-Debra, and it is my singular honor to declare the end of this morning's contest. Thank you all very much for coming.